Hey, you decide to rent a camper van, and better yet, you decide to rent one of mine. So let's take a little tour so you can learn about all the little features here before you arrive. Starting near the front door, got the door here, door handle, and right down here is the gas tank. Right next to it is the water tank. And if we put the key in there, notice it's a black key. If you put the black key in there, you've got the gravity fill and a place for a hose to fill. I've got a hose in the back. I'll show you that in a second. Moving further back, we've got a ladder that goes up to the roof, and we've got a 2.5 gallon diesel tank right here. It says diesel only on top. That powers the heater inside. Coming around to the back, we've got two cargo bins back here. So each one has a key on the keychain. You can see the one that has the blue matches the blue on here. The other one will open this cargo box. Coming around to the side over here, we've got a little electric input here. You plug in an extension cord and that'll power the battery up while you're not getting any solar. As you step in, you'll see the couch right in front of the door, and as you look around, you've got this little light switch here. So I've labeled this floodlight is outside the sliding door on the side, and the fans, this is for when the bed's out. You can turn off the fans without getting up. These two touch buttons here do not ever need to be pressed. If you just touch them, the lights go on in the back. And the top one turns on the lights over the bed. If you hold down the buttons, you'll see that the lights will dim and brighten. Coming up here, we've got a bunch of storage. We've got cabinets with some plates. Back here we've got an electric kettle, we've got a little blender, and we've got a shower curtain for the shower. On the other side, we've got some paper towels, some plastic bags, which I would recommend you use with the toilet, and some toilet paper. And the rest of the cabinets have nothing in them except for these towels. Now we're at the kitchen. You can see the sink over here. When you turn on the water, the hot water heater, which is next to it, will go on. And I would recommend, if you do that, to turn on the fan or open up a back door, because it does release some exhaust into the van here on the inside. We've got this little switch here. This is for the floodlight out back above the back deck, and turn this on to make sure the water pump is turned on so you get some water flow. Over here you've got some filtered water and a little soap dispenser. Coming down the cabinet, or coming down, you've got a little double grill here, or double burner. So if you hold it down and turn it, you can turn each one of these on. You've got a fan right up here, USB powered. That will blow the heat away from this area, so you can keep the heat from burning anything up top. Right here you've got some mason jars for snacks or drinks, and you've got a nice little spice rack. Coming back up front, we've got all the bedding above the passenger and driver seats and pillows. And again, we've got the bed. Above the bed is the thermostat for the heater. And you've got a plug here with two USB outlets. So in the car here, you'll see there are 5 windows, including the sliding door window. All of them have blackout blinds to deploy them. All you do is unsnap these 3 buttons, and then you can button these down to keep them secure on either side. Looking down in the kitchen, we'll go over the left side. You've got a little fridge here to store whatever you want. You want to keep that snapped when you're driving so it doesn't open. Got some drawers for storage here. The top drawer has, or will have, the manual in it for the van with instructions on how to use everything. Below that, you have some electrical equipment, and in the bottom, you've got bug screens, which are easy to Velcro on the back door and the sliding door openings. Keep bugs out in the summer, and there's another video explaining how to do that. Under the sink, we've got a fire extinguisher, some extra soap, and a water filter there. We've got a little tank here with gas. Let's see, looks like it's a little over half full. Use that propane for the water heater and for the stove top. And then this is a gray water tank. When any water that goes through a sink can come down here and it'll drain out that hole. Moving right next to that, we've got 4 drawers. Top one contains some knives and towels. Got some plates and bowls right under that. Cutting board and a pan, and you've got your trash here. Coming up, we've got the cookware and some cups there. Below that, we've got basically a junk drawer for some extra stuff. And we've got all the manuals for everything in the car right here, and a couple other things. And at the bottom, again, we want to keep this latched. We've got the toilet. So it's easy to use. You flip this up, you open it here, and you pee down the drain. You've got the little flush here, and you put H2O in there if you don't have enough to flush. Continuing to talk about the toilet, we've got these plastic bags up here. If you're going to go number 2, I would suggest that you line the toilet with one of these bags. Use that, go number 2, and then take the bag out, tie it up, and throw it in a trash can. Off of the back of the van here, we've got a table. What you do is you unsnap and pull that out, and you can either place it here in the hole here, or up here, fold it in half. This, if you want, all you do is you move the leg out, you put it in this hole here, put the table on top of that, and when you're done, fold the table up and you put it back. The front is pretty self-explanatory. We do have a wireless charger here that only works when the car is turned on. This is just a little toy. It says fire missiles. It's not going to do anything. Under the front seat, if you see this little orange button here, you can take the front passenger seat and spin it around. You will have to move the seat a little bit forward to do that. So now that it's moved forward, we can spin it around. Once you spin it back, it locks in place. For the bed is under the couch. Basically what you do is you pull this out, and you make sure on this side, pull it up over there. Got all this space. And then the top cushion from the couch here can just be pulled over, flipped over to where the notch goes right around here. And that's all you do to make the bed. Again, the bedding, queen bed sheet, some pillows and blankets are up here. Let's go under the bed. Got a little bit of storage here. What I've put under here are 2 chairs and a little outdoor table that you can assemble anytime you want to go sit outside under the awning. On this side, got a couple umbrellas and the awning tool. The awning is above the sliding door. You take the tool, you put it in there, and you just spin it to deploy it. I've got another video that gives detailed instructions on how to do it right, so take a look at that. And the final thing to show you is the shower basin on the floor here between the kitchen sink and the other cabinet on the other side. So you pull this up and either lean it against the door or fold it flat open when the doors are open. And that'll be your shower basin. If you notice on the inside corners, on all four corners, there's a little Velcro. So what you want to do when you open it up, you'll take the shower curtain out of the top here. This is also shown in another video, so please go watch that for more detailed instructions. What you want to do is take these little hair ties here, and you want to put them up on these little hooks that are inside the cabinet on both sides of the car. Once you do that, the four hooks, and you put Velcro in the bottom, that's how the shower curtain is secured, and it'll make sure that no water leaks on the floor. That pretty much does it for the basic walkthrough. There are more detailed instructions for the shower, for the awning, and for the heater, and a few other things in other videos, so just check them out on my channel, and happy camping.